Hi everyone, it's Andrew from Scraps to Beauty, and it is Sunday night, and had a little trouble. Ustream has got a new chat system going, and this is a live chat over on Ustream.tv. And I'll have to check it out, bunny. So we'll have some problems tonight. Hopefully we can get through it. I am just going to show some products first, so if that's not your thing, you don't like to look at the product, just fast forward 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're going to get into some watercolors. So first, let me start off with, we don't need this. First, I'm going to have to show my new case. Let me move this hair out of the way so I can get this going. We're going to use some watercolor. Hopefully I don't need that tonight. I think I don't know if I saw it, bunny. And I'm sad because I heard now Cherry on Top gets their new oxides like late. So it doesn't look like we're going to get our oxides soon. So first let me show my phone case. If you've seen it on Instagram, there you can see it. So it's got the mermaid tail, and it's got some glitter, it's got some pink hearts in there. It's very cute. It's got the liquid in there so it moves up and down. So there you can see. So that is my new phone case. Let's see. And then I did order these. Patty said that these were pretty good, so I did order these. You can see what they are. It's MUJI pens. They're waterproof pens, so I did order those. And then from Cheap Joe's, I got these cute. You order from Joggles and you have mine. Ah, bunny, I thought you were ordering from Cherry on Top. I thought you and me were in it together. I know everybody who ordered from Joggles got theirs already, and me, I'm gonna be forever. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, I got these from Cheap Joe's. Look how cute these are. The little watercolor paintbrushes. So I want to get a nice little case so that I can get it. So here you can see like the average paintbrush. So you can see how small it is. It's really tiny. See it? Aren't they cute? So I had to get those. And it came 4 in a set. And they were from Cheap Joe's. So I did get those. Yes, Lynn, I did. Thank you so much. I have a question, too. I have your Happy Mail. I have to show it. It's in the other room, but I'm going to do it before tonight. I thought I brought it in here, but I didn't. Thank you very much. And did you mean to give me those stamps? I wasn't really sure about the stamps. Yeah, she gave me some nice napkins and some cute, I have to get it. It's in the other room. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, everyone. CB. All right, and then I did order from Mindy Lacefield. I love her cards. She actually gave me these 2 for free. But I love this one that looks like Frida. Aren't they cute? So 5 little postcards, and then she actually gave me these 2 others free. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much for your help, you guys. That were helping me trying to get in chat. Isn't that cute? So I got that. So I think I want to do a journal page and then maybe try to do a whole dress for her and finish. So, and then that's her cute little card. You see her cute little card that she does. Hi, Fancy. And then I did get Christy's book, her new watercolor book. This one's called Summer Cotton Garden. I have no pause or buttons or one else. Hi, Linda. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You're the very first person to ever give me stamps for people for Happy Mail. So I'll have to come up with some Happy Mail maybe for Wednesday. So she gave us this free watercolor paper. And then she did give us, and I didn't have it here, a cute watercolor sample. And it was pretty generous what was in there. I didn't bring it in here. But I thought I would. Oh, if you have no sound or picture, you're going to have to probably try to refresh. Sorry. She did sign it. But I kind of like her first book better. I mean, she still kept up with this, which is nice. There goes my camera. And she does some cute little painting tips, and she gives you little quotes about being an artist. So, but I really liked her first book because it had more, this one's got more space, I think, and the other one, I don't know, I just liked it better. It only has a few creatures, and the other one had quite a few. So these were cute with the little chipmunks. And see with these roses, and I liked that last time she had it printed on the back, so you could do practice on the back and then go ahead and do on the front, but she didn't do that this time. So there's that. Hi, Tam. Cute little birds. You can see that. So, and her paper is nice for watercoloring. It's really nice. I have her first book, which I have done. I did a couple of them on there, but not a lot. So like she suggests you go ahead and draw some extras in between here, but I really wish you would have done like the whole sheet. So you can see that. And she has another one. This was the summer. I think she has a spring and a winter one coming out. Hydrangeas. She really loves flowers, so there's a lot of flowers. Like the one I had last year, it was the woodland one, which had a lot of mushrooms, and it had the deer and that kind of stuff. This one's nice with the sunflowers. And there's that. And I have a lot of cactus in here too, which is nice. Cacti. Oh, here's the mushrooms. But I'm going to watercolor these and probably cut them out and put them in my journal. Hi, Rebecca. And that's nice that she has this cut, you know, she always has this extra page so that when you go to watercolor, you can slip that in. The paper's pretty thick, it doesn't come through anyway, but it's nice to have that hard piece in the back. All right, so hold on for 2 seconds. I want to go get the Happy Mail. Oh, and then Patty, this is for you. I have this to show you. Oh, here's her watercolor. So see, she gives you this free sample watercolor, and see how generous it is? It's like a big glob. You see that? It's a big glob of watercolor. Darn this camera. All right, chit chat amongst yourselves. 2 seconds while I go get the Happy Mail from Lynn. And if you're watching on YouTube, just fast forward 2 minutes. Hey, can you hand me that Ziploc bag? Can you hand me that? Can you hand me this Ziploc bag right there by the water bottle? The Ziploc bag. Where's it? Right by the water bottle. Nope, that one. I'm going to try to figure out my camera. I can't get it to stay. What a pain. All right, there we go. That's my camera still tilted. Hold on, I got to put another piece of tape on it. I did it like it worked great before I came on. It was like 45 minutes and it didn't move. And now, while I'm streaming, it has to move. So I just don't know what I can do to get it to stay. Hopefully that'll work. All right, so this is Happy Mail from Lynn. I'm going to put this one away. Hi, Grammy. Stick that in there. So she wrote me a nice little letter, and she actually gave me stamps for Happy Mail, so thank you very much for that. That's the first time anyone's done that for me. And I love these napkins. I'm going to bring some of these napkins to Maryland and share them with the girls. So, okay. So I love these. So I will try to bring them to Maryland. So it says Mermaid Kisses and Starfish Wishes. And what's nice, it's got it on all four. So, you can see that there on all four. Yes, they're watercolor. What's nice about her watercolor samples, what I do with it, hold on, let me get it back, is she does different, it's not all one, what did I do with it? Darn it. It was not all, no, I have no idea where I put it. She did like Holbein, she did Winsor Newton on there, and she did some other color. Of course, I can't find it now. Well, when I find it, I'll have to show it to you because it has disappeared. I know, mermaid napkins. I'm bringing some of these to Maryland. So I'll keep, because she gave me a whole stack. So thank you for those. I really love those. What did I do with that watercolor pad now? Hold on, I'm trying to look for the watercolor now. No, it's not there. Oh, there it is, right behind me. Yes, so she's asking about these. So let me take them out so you could actually see them. You know, most companies just give you a little dot when they give you the sample. She actually gave you a nice little palette. Oh, one of mine fell off. So can you see that? See how thick it is? And so she gave some Winsor Newton, some Daniel Smith, and some Holbein. So different ones so that you could try it out. So I mean, you could really paint with that for a while. All right. So, and then Lynn gave me these C1s. Aren't they cute? That. And then I love these, the peacock ones. Can you see that? It's got a teal blue, and it's got some blue and green in there. There we go. So welcome anybody who's new. I'm sorry about tonight. It was a problem with the chat getting in. I'm having problems with my camera, so sorry. She is Christy Rice. She's the one who did this watercolor book. And if you ordered her book, she sent you that sample. So you can see that. Christy, Summer Cutting Garden. And this is her second watercolor book. And she's got 3 others coming out. And there it goes again. Oh, camera. And then she sent me Jane Davenport charm. You can see that cute little Jane charm. I'm going to put that on one of my little purses. And of course, zebra napkins. See if I can get another piece of tape on here. It's like ridiculous. Oh, sorry for the shakiness. I can just get this so it's tight enough, maybe. Oh, darn it. All right, so there's my little zebra napkins. Yeah, chat is a nightmare now. It is. And I guess until they fix it in August, they say. Oops. And then, aren't these pretty? They're hot pink and lavender. You see that? So I'm going to share those with the girls in Maryland. So thank you very much, Lynn, and thank you for the postage. That was so nice of you. Okay, so now you have to see these, Patty. I got these to try them, especially because of you. So these are from, have you ever heard of polymerclaytv.com? I watch them. They have some cute videos sometimes. And she sells different molds. And this is her new, I guess they're like, what's the one that you get? The silver one that you like all the time that goes on the black? So they're little mica powders. I don't know if you could see it. Let me see the back here. I really wanted to try the silver, but I didn't have enough time to do the black polymer clay. So I want to try that so I could see. I'll use the flowers for the mermaid here. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, you have heard of them? Did you say they came out with these new powders? So it'll be interesting to see what this silver one is like. So it's a copper, silver. I think this is like a black, a gold, like a rose gold, and another type of gold. Platinum. Platinum, yeah. So that's what I'm hoping that is, but we'll see. Like I said, I didn't have a chance to try the black clay, so maybe I can try that on. Hi, Monique. Oh, I'm sorry you guys are having so much trouble. It's Ustream is like being PETA. So definitely want to try those. So maybe we'll try some polymer clay on Wednesday. And then the last thing I have to show you before we get going is this. Have you ever seen this? 20 Ways to Draw a Tulip and 44 Other Flowers by Lisa Condra. Oh, you have to get on your iPad? I know it's a pain. Oh, sorry. But this is, if you like doodling, I thought this was a cool way to do different flowers. So I'd like to do flowers in my journal. So I thought I would just show you those. And I think I got this off of Amazon. I don't think it was expensive. I think it was like $15 maybe. So you can see that. So it's simple, it's nice, it has, you know, when it has the flowers and it has, you know, 20 different ways to draw the flowers. So, cherry blossoms. Here's cactus. So if you're looking for, you know, some doodling or how to draw some other different flowers, this was a good book. So again, that's 20 Ways to Draw a Tulip and 44 Other Fabulous Flowers. All right. Sorry, and of course I've got a tickle in my throat. All right, so let me put this aside first. This is what we're going to work on tonight. So you guys know I'm going to Maryland. I'm teaching the mermaid canvas. Oh, this camera. And we are using watercolor sprays. So let me see if it goes like this. So actually take a tube of watercolor. Oh, do I have a tube up here to show you? Yeah. So actually take just a tube of watercolor, squirt a couple little bit in there, put distilled water because you don't want, you know, like little funky things walking around, and then shake it up and then fill it again. So this is what we're going to be using for Maryland. So I had these other watercolors and I wanted to see what they would be like. So if you remember this is, I don't know where that shadow's coming from. Sergeant, I'll put this down a little. Sergeant Art. This is Watercolor Magic. So I actually took this yellow. I took violet. This is like a violet color. I took some blue and gold. So I actually filled them, and I did the same thing. I just poured a little bit amount and put them into a sprayer with water. So I wanted to see how these would react. And I actually use this too. This is the, what color is this one? The gold. So you can see that. Watercolor Magic Sergeant's Art. And that's what I did this afternoon. So I did this around 1 o'clock. So I went ahead and sprayed it. And you can see how nice the colors are. So I use like a blue, I use the turquoise blue, yellow, and the green. And this is a stencil that I got from Badass Stencils. It's called the Lace. These are nice, yeah, for cheap stuff, yeah. But they look just as good as that paper. So now the idea is you spray this on a watercolor. I think this one I used was mixed media paper. And it seeps underneath. And you'll get the, so we'll just get the reveal. Now I could go ahead and spray some more on here if I wanted to get some other colors. But there you can see how nice they were. How nice it comes out. Can you see that? So it looks just like lace on there. And I don't know if you can see, oh yeah, there you can see the gold in there. Now that's just this gold here. From here, just a regular gold. And they came out really nice. So I think I'm going to spray some of that up for the girls in Maryland. Like the gold in that. You can see that. I like that blue and the green combination right there. Can you see that? And the only thing I did use, if you see this hot pink, was Opera Rose. Oops, sorry. Tickle my throat. But this is how we're going to, Virginia, you were asking. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the watercolor on here, and then you'll cut your mermaid tail from here. But then you'll need your acrylic paint for the back of your canvas to do the water. So you really need like blues and greens, you know, for the background of your canvas. So I thought I would just share that with you. You can really see that gold in there. Look at that. So even if you don't have very expensive watercolors, these are pretty cheap, and you could, you know, do the same thing with these. So I thought I would just share that with you. And then I didn't get a chance to go on last Wednesday because my RA has been really kicking up this week. And so I was able to stay on the couch and kind of draw. So I'll just show you a couple of my sketches, and it might be hard to see because of my pencil. Oh, good, Virginia. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Yep. I know for cheap it's pretty nice, isn't it? So I did do the one mermaid. You can see this one here. So I did this all mermaids. So I was able to do some. Oh, I did do jellyfish. You can see the jellyfish there. And then another mermaid. I actually went on Pinterest and was just looking at Pinterest and then picked a couple of things out from that. So here's a koi fish. So at least if I was on the couch, I was able to at least sketch. I did do a little bit of watercolor. Yes, cheap and it's huge bottles. Yep. Yep. Oh no, CP. I love this one. This one is a fairy and, can you see that one? It's a fairy and a mermaid. I drew flowers all in the mermaid tail. I really like that one. That was one of my favorites. And then this one I tried to do sitting on a rock. Look at that. I know, right? It's terrible. I like this one too. This one is trying to do like a fiery tail. That one's kind of light. You can't really see her too well. And then this one's one that it's just, her head is just in the water. I did that. This one I did like a shark's tail. I was trying to do like a shark's tail. So you can see that. I didn't put her face in yet, but you can see that. And then I did this one where she was diving down. And I used Jane's watercolor for that. So I figured I could just go back and forth on this book. Hi, Tammy. This one is a crazy one with all like octopus legs. You can see that one. And she's got some wings. I gave her some wings there. And then that one's kind of crazy. Octopus legs. And this one I really like too. She has a big tattoo of a starfish on her. She's got a big mermaid crown. Kind of like her. And then I did this one, her little chit-chatting with a crab. And then I just did the watercolors. So this top part was my Schminky, and then these down here were Jane's. So at least I got to do that sitting on the couch. So, do you guys have any questions or anything what I showed you tonight? She's letting me chat on. Yeah, I had to get the chat. It was a pain tonight. I thought you do chat. Yeah. Well, thanks for spending your Sunday night with me. So, actually, didn't have anything really prepared, and it's a good thing because the chat was such a pita trying to get in today. So really, I just have a page that I started that was inspired by Andrea Gamal. She posted on Instagram on July 4th. Thank you, Joan. And so I actually, oh, I didn't show you this. I did this for Jane Davenport's birthday, and Frida Kahlo's birthday was on the 7th. And so I actually did this, and it's a 2-page, kind of hard to see. And yeah, you can see all the stickles in there. So I made a Frida Kahlo dress. And then she's holding a little wine glass. You can see that, and a blower. Thanks, Tam. And so there you can see the Frida Kahlo. So I put stickles, and I used Jane's watercolor colors on here. Hi, Jamie. You have a black screen. refresh. So then this was all done with her vintage palette, except for the bright pink hair I did with her braids. So yeah. We'll switch ad blockers, blah, blah, blah. Bring those free to... Yes, I will. I'll bring the free to stamps, Tam. Yes. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, and I posted that up. So I liked her kind of. She's kind of like high fashion girl. So yeah, I thought. And so since I was sitting on the couch, it took me like, I think like 2 days to do all these Fridas. So thanks. All right, and so then tonight I figured, oh, that's backwards. Remember unicorn. So tonight, and we did that one. I love that one. I hand drew, where is it now? This one. So I already drew her, and so I thought we would just kind of, thanks, Joan. Air blocker, and you got in. Oh, that's good. Still nothing. Oh, Jamie. Hi, Jane. So thanks everyone for coming in and putting up with Ustream's shenanigans tonight. So Andrea Gamal actually did a girl with the Statue of Liberty, and then I changed her outfit a little bit. Her outfit was a little bit different, and her torch was different. So I actually went on Pinterest or Google Images, and I got the Statue of Liberty and actually did the her torch and that from there. And then one of the girls in Facebook had posted another type of girl with the flag behind her, so I decided I was going to do that. So combination of two things that I did. So I figured we'd just do that tonight. So I'm actually just going to watercolor it, so it'll go quick. So this one is her bright. I want the dark blue, yeah, so this dark blue. So I'm going to start over in this corner and then work over to that. I need my brush. Okay, Virginia. Let me pick out a brush here. Let me see. I'll try this one. This one's kind of new. And this one is a Dr. Creamer, Georgia Kramer. I don't know what that one is. It's one of my new ones. And I already went around and, thanks Monique, I had sketched it in pencil and then I went over with an archival pen and actually went over it and did that. So, I figure we'll just do that. I should probably put masking fluid on the stars, but we'll see how it goes. So Wednesday, I'm trying to think what we can do Wednesday. I have to get back to Gab's book, but I don't think it'll be this week. So I don't know what we're going to do on Wednesday. I'm so disappointed that I'm not going to be getting those oxides for a long time now. I was shocked to see you use just that orange in the beginning, Patty. She didn't go with her usual aqua and green. Now, I didn't get the Kramer watercolors because I'm hoping to go to the city, to the store, and actually look when I go. So I don't know if that'll probably be before Maryland, but not probably before Finn. Can you see me now, Jamie? It's having trouble getting in, a lot of people are. So Ustream's always changing something. And it's so weird, too, because I went on my channel in YouTube, and usually they're supposed to keep all your videos on there, and I can only go back a year. And I've been on here for at least 3 years, going on November, I think, will be going on 4. And I couldn't find all my videos, which is depressing. Okay, Debbie. Eileen, I did see that video with the ocean. Oh my gosh, that was really nice. Oops, plastic. Challenge her and record the joggles. Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, and how did I get that purple in there? I'll have to go in with a finer brush later, probably, and get to the corners of these. Oh, I'm getting purple in there. What? Watercolor wave on the beach. Yeah, you want to try that? I know. It looks cool, doesn't it? And it didn't look like it was that hard. That was really nice. That was the first time I ever saw her channel. I'll have to go back and look because I love her sea turtles that she did. Those were nice too. Did I draw? Yes, I drew it. Yes. Yes, I did, Jamie. It was inspired by Andrea Gamal and Google images from the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. Oh no, it is. It's probably my air conditioning then. I wonder why you didn't hear that last time. It's weird. And I could have done this with acrylics, but I wanted to do it with watercolor. Hi, Ange. How are you? Poor Ange is eating beef broth, and her parents are having a nice dinner. If I would have masked this, then I could have just done a complete wash, which probably is what I should have done, but oh well. Well, you heard it last time? You did? Ugh. I don't know why that is. Because it's right, the vent is like right underneath this table, so I don't know, I'm going to change that. But as I have my computer, what do you call it, off. Oops, you can see that. Of course it's falling again. And I tried to make my stars. This one I made it so that it looks like it's laying down. I wanted to make it kind of wavy, but yeah, that didn't happen. Now I wonder why I can't get this part here to stay blue. Yes, I like this brush a lot. It holds a lot of waters and has a really nice point. Can you see? Can you see the point on here? Let's see if I can do it this way. It's got a really nice fine point. It's really nice. Alright, I'm going to let that. I'll go back and give this another coat, but for now, that's good enough. Alright, so I want to make this one red. So this is Jane's. Oh, okay, Linda. Linda Scott said she can't watch, though. So this is Jane's neutral palette, and so I want to get the red because the red is really bright from this one. See if you can. Maybe if I put it this way. You can finally see and hear. Yay. Yay, CP. Alright, so I'm going to do this one red, white, red, white. Red, white, yeah. So I'm going to do this one first. Yeah, because it's really, too, it must be like it's drying up my water really quick, too. So that's the red here. Right, so that's the red. Just reading the chat for a second. Edit nickname. I don't know. I wouldn't touch anything there. Thanks, Jane. All right, and then this little piece down here is going to be in the red. See, now you don't hear the fan now, right? Because the air is off. I'm trying to get that now so it doesn't leak. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that camera. Hi, Ella. Change your nickname to Ella. Very original. Let me just get this red back this way. I just want to drip it out of that center piece, center fold there. All right, white, and then this part's going to be red. So I have to paint kind of crooked to keep my, oh my gosh, my angle on my camera right. I don't know. Do people have the same nickname? I don't know. Oops. This is really a nice brush. Did you get any of the brushes from there, Patty, from Creamer? I want to say Kramer. I'm going to get as close as I can without really getting too close. Oh, you're like holding your breath. Yes, this is a Brights palette. The one I'm doing now is the red is from the Brights, and the blue is also from the Brights. Oh no, sorry. The red's from the Vintage. The blue is from the Brights. Yeah, so this one's the Vintage. That's the Vintage. So that's the red one. That one's called Apple. That's the Vintage. And then the blue is the Brights, and that one is called Ink. You can see that one. That's the blue right here. Brushes, not the paint. Yeah, I only got the brushes. Oh, you got two of them. They were back ordered. One's back ordered. Yeah, they were nice. No, CB, you missed when we did the Sergeant's watercolor, because you probably wouldn't see it. So like what we're doing for Maryland, but I did this with the Sergeant's. Oh, you can see the gold really well there. You see that? The gold? So that's what we're doing the mermaid tail from. So even those are cheap watercolor paints, it came out really nice. All right, so I'm not going to do this red yet because I want to lean my hand on here. So I could do this one though, probably. So let's do that one. You have the Brights? Oh, now you need the Vintage, yeah. I can't wait to see what she's coming out. I know she's coming out with a new green, so you people who love green will be happy. She's been experimenting with green. She actually went on a hot air balloon if you saw her Instagram feed. So that looked like a lot of fun. She had to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning though. Okay, so there we go. So now we have the red. Thanks, CB. Ah. CB, been a really good girl. Oh, you did, Ella? What kind of paints did you get? She just got some watercolor stuff for her birthday. I don't want this to be so dark compared to the rest of that. That lagoon pigment is backwatered? Ugh, really? Hopefully it won't be when I go to the store. Alright, so I want to do her crown in the, like a silver gray. So I think this one, I hope you can see this. This is from the vintage one, and this is the dove. So that's a dove. And then I'm going to put some metallic in it too. And I think I'm going to switch to a smaller brush now. So let me see, what do I have here? Oh, I'm going to use this one. This is the triangular brush. This is the, what's the name of this? Rosemary and Company. And you can see it's, I don't know if you can see it, it's triangular. See it there? So maybe I'll bring you in a closer one so that you can see me do the crown. There we go. A little better. Oh, you got some clothes. Oh, water exercise classes. Oh, well, that's good. I did too. I thought you said watercolor classes. Oh, okay, Patty. Yeah, that's no problem. All right. So I'm going to go in with the gray first, and then what I'll do is when it dries, I'm going to go over with some of the metallic. Oh, let's see, I don't want that. I might have to leave this one. So that dries. Yeah. Yes, this is vintage. This is a vintage gray. Or vintage gray. Just reading the chat there. Gold palette. I want to see those golds in person. What color is the red set? The red set's a vintage. Yeah, but I think you would like her bright palette better because of all the turquoise. The vintage really is kind of for skin tones, that kind of thing. There is a red, kind of a, it's more like a pink red, ladybug red. There is a red in the brights. Let me see if I can show you. I have a piece of watercolor paper around here. I'll do it on the back of this. I'll do it on the back of this. So this is the ladybug in the braids. What's this one? Let's see that. It has more of a, it's a red, but it's like a pink red. I don't know if you could see that or not. My lighting is really bad this here. But it has more of a pink to it. And then the Frida, she has a Frida, which is kind of like a burgundy color. Let's see where that is. So that's this one. So you can see that. They both have a lot of pink and red in there. Yeah. The vintage is a gold set, yeah. But I like the way they bloom. Like her paint sets, they really bloom. They act like a lot like cooler reds, yeah. You might have to have that set. Yeah. So let's see. So next Wednesday, I'll be here. The Sunday, I'll be here. But then I'll be in Maryland with Patty. That Wednesday, if I drive home, it'll be just to, probably just to show what we did in class. I don't know if I will be doing anything. It's coming up quick, isn't it? Both the trips are coming up quick. Now, you can't have too many watercolors is right. I'm actually going to, they're having it in August at my art store, a Holbein, I think it's Holbein, watercolor class. It's $15, and then you get $15 worth of Holbein, which I don't have a lot of Holbein. I don't know if anybody uses Holbein, but so that should be fun. Now I did get Prima's, I don't know if I showed you guys, I did get Prima's new pastel set. It's the Sweet, I think it's called Sweet Dreams. I did not like that at all. Like, I couldn't really get the color to come out. I'll have to show that with you one day. Alright, so there's the crown. And then I'm going to go over the whole crown, but then these little things, I'm going to come in there with a darker color, but I'm going to do the whole crown. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you will, Kim? It's called, how's it pronounced? Creamer? Creamer Paint Store? Oh, the name of the art store you mean for that? I'll send it to you. It's Colorist in Red Bank. Yeah, it's $15, and you get $15 worth of Holbein stuff. So I'm also going to do the torch too as well while I'm here with the gray. Yeah, I can share that with you even in Maryland, because that's not till August. You do have to register though, so I'll send it to you anyway, and you can look into it and then decide if you want to go. Can you see that? Yeah. Free class. These brushes are really nice too. This triangular one, I really like it. Alright, so we have that done. And I have to laugh because when I was doing her head, you see how big her head is, and look how small her hand is. It's like not proportioned too well. Alright, what time is it? Probably stop right around 9-ish. Because really all I have to do is the other red. I have to do her hair. Oh, this. We have to decide. Alright, so for... She doesn't have like the Statue of Liberty is like the patina color. So I'm actually going to switch over to my Daniel Smith. So let me move these. Let's see. Move them over here. So I'm actually going to choose, let's see, I'm going to try this one. This one's called, this one. Do I need this? Yeah, I need this one too. I'm going to go with, hard to remember. Yeah, the hand's as big as the face, it is. But what looks so weird to me, like that hand being that huge, but oh well. Alright, I'm going to use this one's called Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. Natural Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. I'm going to use that one. So that's this one right here. And then I'm going to use this one here. Hey, Kathy. Well, thanks for spending your Sunday night with me. I wish I could see the chat, like who's here. The other way I could see the chat. And then I'm going to do this dual Cabo Blue. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to use those two. Just turn this way. So that's the Cabo Blue and this one right here. So we'll see how that works with her outfit. So I think I'm going to go back to the bigger brush or a different brush. Let's see. I'll use this triangular one. So this one is a, what size is this one? A 10. And that one I was using before was an 8. So let's do that. So you probably hear that fan again because the air is back on. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Nacho Mamas for lunch. Oh, yum. Yes, it is. Yep. That's how I keep. I don't keep my paints in a tin like most people do. I like it like this because just having these two trays, I have close to 70 paints at my will. So, and I fill them myself so I can refill them. So I really like this method, and they're nice and thin, so I can actually carry all my paints with me. Schminke, the what's the other one I have? Daniel Smith, Schminke. I have Coar, a couple others. I'll show them to you. But like in a stack of like maybe 1.5 inches, I've got every paint that I want with me. The only problem is if you drop these, which I dropped one, then they kind of broke. I have to put it with a rubber band now. Alright, so I'm going to go first with the Nature's Beauty. And if you're going to, what'd you say? Eek. If you're going to use this palette, the best thing to do is to take a knife or a fork and scratch into the plastic, and that will make the paint stick. This is a little on the dark side, so I'm going to get some more water here. Yeah, except for the dropping, exactly. Yeah, Jane said that in one of her classes, that that's what she does to keep all her paints, because on her desk, she has a bigger desk than I do, but I'm saying she likes to have all her paints so that she doesn't have to go through each little palette and open it up, you know, and then this way all you have to do is you can open them up and line them right in front of you. Like I could line up all my five palettes right in front of me, so which is nice. All right, while this is still wet, I'm going to add some of this Cabo Blue. See what that's like. This has a little like gold. It's nice. This Cabo Blue. It's got like a gold tint to it, like gold specks. Like, where are the trays from? They're just they're these. See if I can get this without coming home. They're these. They're Tim's ink palette. And then what I do is I just take a knife and scratch into each one of those, and that's the way it'll stay in the plastic. I don't know if you could see the gold in here or not. It's really pretty. Yeah, I got them. I think I got them, I want to say it's scrapbook.com, but you probably could look them up anywhere. Probably even Joann's probably has them. This is a pretty color. I'll see if I can hold it up and maybe you can see it. But it's got a lot of gold in it, which is pretty. Alright, so we got that, and I think her hair should be almost the same color. So I am going to do, but lighter. So I'm going to go with this. Let's try this. Let's see what it does. And you can't really see on camera. Of course, my thing is falling. Falling. I should have gone just with the Cabo. I think I really like that light Tina color. And then I'll come back in, I think, with some colored pencils and stuff and see. Oh, thanks. Yep. Amazon. Yep. Yep. So it's just these palettes. But see, I have let's just let that dry for a bit. But see, now I have these two, which are my Daniel Smith. So I have all my Daniel Smith with me. And then let me pull this other tray around. Then see, here's my Schminky paints. So I have those in there like that. And then, let's see. So I have like 5 of them set up. Oops. I'm trying to get that one out. See, and then this one, I have my Winsor & Newton, which I really don't use the Winsor & Newton. So I hardly ever bring this one out. But then there's the Schminky, and then I think I have another Schminky. Oh, and these are my Sennelier. So, yeah. The blue duo with the gold, that's the Cabo. Yes, it's called Duo Cabo Blue. Duo Cabo Blue. That's got a lot of gold in it. I'm trying to see which one. And this other one, Duo Chrome Aquamarine. That one's really pretty too. So that's those two. So let me see if I could, oops. Let me see if I could show you the gold in there. Hold on. There. So let me close this one. And then you could use the palette, you know, the top of the case, like a palette. I use that sometimes. But yeah, I really like that method, this method, and so I won't go with those pans. That's probably, oops, there goes my brush. All right, so let me see if I can get the gold to show. I don't know if you can see it. They're kind of by the crown. See up here, right here, you can kind of see the gold, like it's sparkly. But yeah. Oh, you have a lot of mostly half pans, yeah. Yeah, see, I bought a lot of the tubes, but not a lot of the pans. The only pans really that I have is hers, and I think I have a Sennelier maybe. Oh, there goes my camera. Sorry. All right, so let's do the flame. And then I'm going to save her skin for off camera because it's too, I want to be more relaxed when I do it. So let's do this. So we need yellow. So let's do, so this is the vintage. So I'm going to go with this yellow, which is mango and vitamin C. So let's do that. We'll come in here, the yellow. Yes, I have the Prima paints. That's true, Ella. But I think I'm just going to sell those because I really don't use them. All right, so that's the yellow. So let's go with that. Yeah, I used them. I don't even think if I've used them. I think I opened them up and sampled them. I think that's as far as I got. Because I really like my Daniel Smith. And I like the Schminkies. Those are pretty. And Jane's is pretty much what I use now. I might try to get I want to see Owen. Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. All right, so I think what we'll do is, let me see, is that dry enough now? Might go in with this, let's see, Raven. I'm going to go in with the blue. I'm going to go in with the ink color. for this part here. For these little things in here, I'm going to use a smaller brush. So this one is called Ink. I really like this. This reminds me of her paints, which are really nice. Yeah. It's cool. Alright. Wish you could see the gold. Like her whole outfit's got gold on it. It's really good. So there. And then I'll add the silver on there once that dries. And then I wrote out stars and stripes, so I might put that on there. Okay, Kathy. Won't be long now before we get to see each other. Alright, so I'm going to finish this part of the crown, and then you guys have any questions, and then I'll finish the rest of this. Probably on my own. So you can see it does take a while, because now it took me time to draw it, and then retrace it with the waterproof pen. And then even though there's not a lot of watercolor painting on it, still a while. Hi, Jen. Oh my gosh, I loved your fairy page. She just did a fairy page. I love her backgrounds. The backgrounds are really nice. How's your new job? You do a lot still with having the job and then still doing all your YouTube channel. All right. There we go. So there's that. Okay, Jamie. Thanks for coming by. All right. So let me put these away. And then I did, so I'm going to put these on here. Let's see. Let me get that there. Let me move you back out. Where is it? So I do have this. So I'm going to put this on here. So I don't, I might go over the blue again because it's kind of like spotty. But I really like the red, so I don't think I'll change the red at all. We can do these. Oh, I don't think I have my glue with me. There's that one. And this one. We'll see what it looks like first. So this one is... You quit your job? That's why you could do so much? Oh my gosh. You didn't like it? T-A, oops, R. Oh my gosh. So it's stars and, oh, got water on that. So this one's stars and stripes. This G R. You don't think I could have just left the background plain, do you? Stars and stripes. P. I wonder what happened to my other letters. Stars and stripes. There we go. There we are. Stars and stripes forever. I have to move this one up. Never happened. I don't know about the ACV. Still need a little more room. More. Needs a little dot. Now I have Quick Cuts alphabet that's called Spicy Chicken. I really like that one a lot, so I cut it out on that with the Quick Cuts on my Vagabond. So I'm going to add that to the page. So there, you can see it there. Stars and Stripes Forever. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Do you guys have any other questions? So I'm not sure what we'll do for Wednesday. And then hopefully the following week I'll get back to Gabby's mini album. So thanks for spending your Sunday night with me. You guys have any questions? Looking. No questions, then I am going to say good night. So okay. Oh, thanks, Ella. Oh, thanks, Joan. You're always the troopers hanging in there. Thanks. Thanks, Carol. Didn't see you there. Oops, smart Carol. Oh, thanks, Grammy. Right, so I'm going to say good night. And then thanks, Patty. Thanks, everyone. Oh, thanks, Jen. Dorothy. Lynn, thank you so much for the happy mail again. Really liked it. Thanks, Tammy. I have to try that, the bottles. Tammy sent me a nice link for mermaid bottles. So, all right, good night, everyone. Bye.